get on your feet, get into gear and hit the street. Hey, you! Get moving, it's not too far, you're looking good, so come as you are. Hey, you! You never know what you see when you're through that door with the 7-3. Never seen nothing, no, not like this place, never been, no, no way, not ever, no, never seen no place, no way similar, not like 73. Hey, you get ready, get on your feet, get into gear and hit the street. It's you that we want to see, so get down to 73. Get down to 73, hey, you get down to 73.
Ethel! That's odd. There's no one round the back either. Psst, come on. Hey, Tina, there's no one here.
Wonder where they are. There must be someone here somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hey, look through the window.
Ethel! No,
Ethel!
Where can they be? Come on! Not usually this quiet. Come on! I've done it!
Morning. Who are you?
Oh, pull the other one, Ethel. It's got bells on.
Oh, what a rude awakening. Hello.
What's that?
Oh, it's my blindfold. I've been playing pin the tail on the donkey. Only it's taken me 3 hours to find the donkey.
Well, what's going on here then, Eth?
Oh, it was Kim's birthday last night. We had a wonderful party. Tell you what happened, right? We told Dawn that David Taylor, you know the vet, had left a giraffe in my bedroom. She spent the whole evening looking for it.
Oh, she wouldn't believe that.
And why weren't we invited to the party?
Yeah.
Oh, you know me, Gary. I'm sorry. It was a bit late. Next one, I promise. Honestly. Promise you.
Look at all this mess.
Oh, well, I can't be bothered to clean up today. I've had too late a night and honestly, I can't be bothered.
I'll do it for you, Eth.
Oh, thanks, Simon. I'll smash you.
Sam!
Sam?
Yes!
See you there.
Oh, just doing my wake-up exercises. So I've got a nasty taste in my mouth from the coals. Do you know, I must feel worse than I thought. I think I've died. I can hear heavenly music. Can have a look. Who are you? Hello, excuse me.
Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I'm Ray Hammond. I was at the party last night.
No, I can't remember.
Oh, yes, I was. I was here. I'm the computer man.
You weren't the chap I was playing Pass the Orange with, because then I owe you an apology.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh.
Somebody else, I think.
Oh, it wasn't important.
We don't mind. I was brought along a few computers.
Yeah, what were you doing then?
Well, that's a musical computer. This is an emulator.
But you weren't playing.
Well, it's clever, isn't it? Look, I just press the button. It's all pre-programmed. This computer can listen to sound.
Yeah.
It actually can put any sound in you like. Look, I put a funny sound in now. It actually goes along to a microphone or to the real world. It listens to it, thinks about sound as numbers, and then stores it in the computer memory. And then you can just bring it back and play music on it. Listen. How about that? Anything you
cycle.
like. Anything.
You
Listen,
want
I can get you in here.
Yes.
Can you whistle?
Just.
All right, well, listen. What we'll do, have a whistle. That's a very good whistle. I didn't know you were that good at whistling. Now, I'm going to want one more, because the computer has to listen to you twice to make sure it's got you right. You ready? Right, let's see if we've got you. Would you like to play a song now on your own whistle?
Yeah.
Right, ready? See, we were talking, weren't we? So it's got our words as well as the...
So what it can do is take any sound at all...
Any sound from the real world, store it inside, and I thought you'd like a bit of music in 73.
I think that's wonderful. You could use it for writing tunes and all sorts of things.
Fabulous. It's absolutely marvellous.
I'll tell you the thing is, Ray, though, I like that very much, and that'll be fun to have in the house.
Yes.
What I need is something more work-a-day, something more... Take a load off.
Look, I tell you what, I brought a robot along, because I thought you might like a robot in the house.
I do a lot of housework.
Right, well, in fact, I brought a robot. This one is fabulous. This one, yes, it comes from Edinburgh, called the Edinburgh Turtle. Well, listen. Now, this one will draw. I don't know whether you like drawing or not.
It's an artist.
Well, it's an artist, yes. I taught it to draw a square. And what it's going to do now, it's going to roll along, it's going to turn round, and this is all programmed into the computer. All I had to say to it was come forward 100 steps, turn left 90 steps, go forward 100 steps.
So everything that it's doing is something that you've planned into it?
Exactly. I have told it what to do, and the computer can remember things. That's why computers are so good.
And it's got a pencil in the
Yeah, it's got a
in the
pencil
middle
stuck
there.
up there.
Oh, it's complaining.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's
no,
sticking to you.
Scotland the Brave.
Well, what about if you made a slightly bigger one, say, and you took the pencil out? Could you put a broom in or something? So that
You
could
want the
actually...
housework done, don't you?
Well, no, it's just a thought.
Well, I
Just a
could
thought.
work on it, I suppose. I mean, a bit of fiddling about, but I could do it.
Could it do handwriting and also so it could
Yes,
write
you could
letters?
do your name, you could draw. In fact, you can do all sorts of amazing things with the
That's
robots.
fantastic. Is it difficult to program? To
No,
tell you
no,
what to
this
do?
is very easy. F for forward. How many
I have a
steps?
go?
Yes, go on, have a go. F. Do 100 steps.
100.
That's it, press the return. Go on, there it goes. You see, and you've now taught it to do that, and it will remember.
Well, see, now that'd be very useful, but really the thing I need most is information. I need things like, you know, I did the sandwich quiz.
Yeah.
Well, those current affairs questions, they're a devil to think of, so
Okay.
I've got to think of things like that. I need
Right.
news.
Oh, I know.
I need to be able to store my shopping
well, look,
lists.
I brought quite a lot along because I didn't really know what you wanted.
Yes.
And I've got one down here that I've been working. In fact, it's a prototype. I have to warn you.
Wonderful.
It's got a few funny chips in it. So,
Chipped? Oh, I don't want
no,
anything
no,
second-hand.
it's a silicon chip.
Oh, I beg your
All
pardon.
right.
I'm so sorry.
That's the one that's at
Shall
the
I move-
basis.
is it all right to move
yes,
the Edinburgh
take that
turkey?
away. Right, this is the one. Now, I've been working on this one, and if you really want, I mean, it is a prototype, you
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
Right, it's brand new, it hasn't been tested, but if you'd like me to, I think you can get the information and the help you want out of this
Could
one.
it draw pictures and things like
You
that
can
for
draw
me?
pictures, tell you what's going on in the world, give you the news, also play games if you want it to.
How wonderful.
Do
Would
the
it be difficult to
microwave.
operate?
Oh, do all sorts. No, you can just press one button and it'll work. Very,
Right.
very easy.
I'll leave you to get on with
All
it
right,
then.
well, I'll work on this.
You sure it wasn't you I played Pass the Orange with?
No, it wasn't me, Ethel.
I wonder who it was.
Well, see you later.
Hey, come on, Mavis. I thought a bit of fresh air would do you good.
I don't really think so, Vera. I feel a bit light-headed.
Hey, well, you only had 4 bitter lemons.
Yes, but they were doubles, you know.
Oh, that kid in there said his feeling was, eh?
Was it?
I told you he was.
Oh, but it was a lovely party, wasn't it?
Hey, you were great, kid.
Yes, but don't you think your Jack's going to be worried as to where you are?
Hey, what, Casanova? You won't bother.
Hi there, Vincent Clare.
Oh, Vera, do you know I once wrote to a Lonely Hearts Club?
Hey, did you, kid? What happened?
Well, they wrote back and said they weren't that lonely.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Oh, yeah, we're Vera and Mavis from the party.
Oh, hello, I'm Ethel.
Yeah, hello, Ethel. You wouldn't happen to have a cup of sugar, would you,
Yeah,
kid?
sure. Listen, it wasn't either of you two I played Pass the Orange with last night, was it?
Hey, it wasn't me. You were playing Hunt the Wig.
Oh, well, I can't really remember. I mean, it's still all a haze.
So I can't seem to remember either. Well, I'll get you that sugar then.
Thank you.
It's our kid.
Hey, we fooled her there, Dustin.
Hey, didn't we?
Who should we do next?
I'll do Cilla Black.
Go on, then.
Step inside, love.
That's lovely, darling.
Great.
Come on.
What on earth is going on in here? Tell me, Russell, is this a private game of dead ants or can anybody join in?
We're on strike, Ethel.
Strike. You seen the sugar?
No.
Morning, Ethel.
Morning,
Good
Harry.
morning, everyone.
Harry, it was you, wasn't it?
It's me, what?
Yeah, I owe you an apology. Well, you know last night when we were playing Pass the Orange and I
No,
inadvertently...
I wasn't playing Pass the Orange. I was playing Squeak Piggy Squeak.
Oh, were you? Oh, well, fine, doesn't matter. No, that wasn't important.
Oh, good.
No, it wasn't important. It
Oh,
wasn't important. No, it doesn't matter about Pass the Orange. It doesn't matter at all.
oh, well, what was she doing?
No, it doesn't matter. It's
Oh,
not...
who with? Come on, tell me. Who was you doing it?
I didn't mean to.
that's
Yeah,
a
and
bit
I did
out-
it twice.
Twice! That's very out of character
Anyway, I
for
don't want
you,
to talk
love.
about that. What were you doing last night?
What was I doing? Well, I was chatting all night to the Great Soprendo, you know. And now I'm going to become a magician.
Brilliant. If you're so good at magic, get me some sugar.
Some sugar. Funny you should just say that. But
that funny?
I just seen protruding from your ear
Yes.
some sugar.
Ta-da!
Brilliant, eh?
Yeah, it's great.
What do you think?
I thought it was terrific.
Lovely.
Listen, if you're so good at magic, what I really want you to do for your next feat, I want you to do a feat never before performed in '73. I want you to get these kids back on their feet.
What? Oh, how do I... Oh, I know. I just say the magic words.
Yep.
Fluff on your glove.
Fluff on your glove.
Roger Ramjet.
Very good, Harry. Not bad at all. Right, come on in, gang. Deal.
32A.
Which is what?
We'll do 15 minutes of our precious time clearing up this mess for a Roger Ramjet. Roger Ramjet.
29C.
What's that?
15 minutes worth of work, Roger Ramjet, and I get to put my feet up.
Oh.
Sounds
Yeah.
reasonable.
Right? Okay, go sit down. Excuse me. One, Roger. Roger.
Sure.
Oh, get the blind, Harry.
Sure.
Oh, dear. Is that better? 62, 56,
just fighting for our freedom. Fly through wind and outer space, not to join them, but to beat them. Roger Ramjet, he's our man, hero of our nation. For his adventures, just be sure and stay tuned to this station. So come and join us, all you kids, for lots of fun and laughter, as Roger Ramjet and his men get all the perks they're after. Roger Ramjet, he's our man, hero of our nation. For his adventures, just be sure and stay tuned to this station.
As this effortless episode begins, we find the world in a dilemma. The world was growing smaller.
Hey, you're standing on my eye.
Get your auto out of my flower bin, Fresh.
Sorry about that.
Move over. Washington was concerned.
Ramjet, someone or something is shrinking the world.
Oh, really?
That's right. Ramjet, you've got to do something about this. Find the responsible person.
If you ask me, General, I'd say whomever is doing this is totally irresponsible.
You know, Ramjet, there is a boyish quality about you that makes an older man think about committing you to an institution.
Thank you, sir. I'll do my best.
And the best is exactly what it would take, because high above the world, circling in their spaceship, were the dreaded, fearful, scary solenoid robots. Were they the responsible parties, or irresponsible parties? Well, Meredith, it seems to be working.
Yes, Sheldon, it does. This is a marvelous invention, the shrinker ray.
Yes, we can shrink anything with it. All we must do is to keep it turned on the object until it shrinks into the size we want.
Shortly, the world will be so small, no one will be able to move at all. Then we will conquer it. The world will be ours, aren't we, devils?
No, we're Buzz-Click robots. And as Sheldon Robot explained his idea to Meredith Robot, Roger Ramjet and the Eagles were on their way.
Ramjet to Eagles, Ramjet to Eagles. Any sign of the robot spaceship?
Not yet, Red Fox Leader.
A red fox eater? You saw a red fox eater where?
No, Roger, Red Fox Leader. That's your code name.
Oh, yes, so it is. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Suddenly, Doodle spotted the spaceship. Now hear this. Now hear this. This is your Conqueror speaking. We have shrunk your Earth to the size of a tiny little ball. We will unshrink it on one condition, that you will elect us your president. We want to run the world. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, opposed?
Nay, absolutely nay. There will be no world conquest as long as I'm on the scene.
It's that lousy Roger Ramjet.
Let him have it with the shrinking ray. As the dastardly robots tried to shrink Roger, the stealthy American Eagles sneaked up behind the solenoid spaceship and climbed inside. Quietly, they made their way to the robots and switched off the ray gun.
Hey, turn that on.
I'm one step closer and I'll take this proton energy pill. They give me the strength of 20 atom bombs for a period of 20 seconds and I'll pound a solenoid out of you.
What do you think, Sheldon?
I say it's not worth getting punched over.
Now you guys unshrink the world right now.
Whatever you say, you pudgy little pill pusher. And shortly thereafter, Doodle and the Eagles were being congratulated by General G.I. Brassbottom.
Boys, you did a magnificent job. You saved the world. But I didn't know you had proton energy pills, Doodle.
I don't, you uniform ship. It was just a buffered aspirin, but the robots thought it was real.
Ha ha! The joke is on them. Say, where's Roger? Last time I saw him, he was dodging the shrinking rays of the robot's gun.
You rang?
Well, you can't dodge them all.
And so, once again, the world has been made a less crowded one in which to live, thanks to the American Eagle Squadron, and Shorty.
Oh, look, you don't want this on, Ethel. You feeling a bit better now, Em?
And I say the magic words, low on your Poe, and the rings come completely away from each other. The rings come completely away from
Perhaps they need oiling, Harry.
I think they do. Soprendo!
Give us a ring if you get them apart. Give us a ring if you get them apart.
It's over. It's time to call it a day.
Morning. How's things, all right?
Where will I put this card?
Hiya.
First your boot. Oh, hello there.
All right, good party, eh, mate?
Oh,
Brilliant
brilliant.
party.
Listen, don't have a look in there. It's the Portobello Beach. There's bodies everywhere.
I tell you what, I loved it when you did that Highland fling last night. It was brilliant.
Did you like it?
Bit nippy in the old dress, though, eh?
Pardon?
In the skirt, bit nippy.
I might have to tell you, Harry, it's not a skirt or a dress, it's a kilt.
Kilt, of course, sorry.
And do you know something else? This was worn by the Scottish warriors on the battlefield.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I know what I'd have said to you if I'd seen you on the battlefield.
What?
MacDonald, where's your trousers?
It's Donald, pay you. Sometimes I wonder about that boy. Anyway, I must tell you, we played Hunt the Word last night. It went down an absolute storm. In fact, it went down so well that I've invented another game. It's called Hunt the Phrase. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's find out who won Hunt the Word last week, right? I've got the answers here. Delve down deep time. Right, I've got to close the eyes. Let's use one. Right. And the winner is... it's Sarah Griffiths. Tiny writing, Sarah. Sarah Griffiths from... Where's she from? Oh, she's from Maidstone in Kent. So well done. I will send a dictionary to you as soon as we can, all right? Now, I'll just explain Hunt the Phrase. It's dead like Hunt the Word, right? Except that instead of putting letters up, I'm going to put words up, right? And there's 6 words, in the phrase. This is one of them here, right? There's a raft, there's a letter R, we delete the R, we're left with the ER, right? And there's 5 more words to find. Okay, right, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Now, send your answers to number 73, PO Box 73, Maidstone, Kent, and don't forget, put Hunt the Phrase on the envelope. All right? Good hunting.
Harold, it sounds like an army base camp in
I'm
here.
calling rank, Ethel.
Yeah, it does smell a bit rank in here, actually. Excuse me, anybody in here played Pass the Orange last night?
No, it was something.
Wasn't there?
Well, wasn't them then.
No.
Yeah, well...
Tea.
Yes, we'll get to that in a minute. Could you keep the noise down to a minimum
Sure.
and the bugling?
That's Kissing the
particularly?
Pink, love.
Is it? Well, I don't want to know what they're doing. I want to know who they are. But never mind, carry on.
Attention! Wake up, you miserable lot. What do you think you're doing? This isn't Sunny Toes Holiday Camp.
Harry!
Shut up.
Sorry.
Right, you lot, come on. Time to wake up. Come on now. Good morning. Another day. Good morning. Good morning. Look, come on, lads. You know that last tune you played last night? Remember, before the party wound up? Well, let's hear that one again now, eh?
Tea.
Eh?
Just a cup of tea.
Come on. Cup of tea. Cup of tea coming
right,
up. Come on. OK. We might get tune up after a cup of tea. Right, now, Harry,
Yeah?
if you can just stand over there a little bit and don't just put him in position
What's
here.
happening?
OK, like, lovely.
What's that?
Looking good.
One minute.
Looking great. Pose.
All right.
Yay! That's going to be great.
These are for you.
Cheers.
And I bet I know what that's for.
I bet you don't.
It's for your bedroom wall, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Soprendo, about the flowers trick, mate.
I know, you're right. It was a great party, wasn't it? It was a fantastic party. Best birthday party I've ever had.
You enjoyed it then?
Loved it.
Here, let's look at that ring again. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? What was he like, that bloke?
I don't remember him, but it's a lovely ring. Look at that, and I like
How you
it.
feeling?
I felt great till Harry blew that bugle.
Oh, I know, but that's the trouble, 73. They're always waking you up in funny ways. Do you know, once I was in the bath, right, because there was nowhere else to sleep, there was people everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was in the bath, right, and I was laying there asleep.
Yeah.
And Harry came in, didn't see me, turned on the taps. Next thing I knew, I was soaked.
I went camping once, right, and I was woken up in the morning by this big cow and he was slobbering all over my face.
Yeah, that's a good idea for a phone-in. If you've ever been woken up in an unusual way, or even have an unusual way of waking yourself up, why don't you give us a ring and tell us about it? Right, but before you ring, make sure you're awake, because some people have been getting one digit wrong. Now listen, it's 0622 600 000, right? That's 0622 600 000. That's 0622 600 000. Right, so don't forget, ring us with your unusual ways of waking up and get the number right.
Yeah.
Bottles.
Bottles.
Lady of Spain, I adore you. Get off my toe, I implore you. Good morning.
Soprendo!
Oh, in the bathroom, in the bathroom.
Been looking for you everywhere.
Hello, good morning.
Guess what?
What?
My tricks are failing miserably.
Oh.
I don't know what to do.
Well, you got to practice. It's practice, practice, practice all the time.
Well, how long have you been practicing for?
About 25 years.
25 years?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
And I'll have to do it as long as that?
Yes, at least as long as that.
Take the sugar trick, right?
Yes,
I tried the sugar trick and it doesn't work. Look, watch, right?
Yes.
Nothing in my hands.
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
It's supposed to be lumps.
And I don't take sugar in my tea.
Ethel, my mum says that grapes give you me.
No show?
Yeah. Even Cleopatra didn't get treated as well as this.
Yeah, right, Kim. I reckon we've done our share, don't you?
I've had enough of
Come on, you lot. You can take us out to the backyard. Go on. Ah, come
There you go.
on. Order a little bit. We get cleared up the better, won't we?
Ethel,
Have a grape, ready?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that was good. I love it anyway.
Oh, I could miss them out that size. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh! Very good! Very good. Let me show you this. I was having a little rummage around at the party last night, and I've come up with some photographs. I want to see if you know who they are, okay? Now, who is this here?
Is that someone in the house?
It is, it is.
What now?
Who's that?
Somebody now in the house,
I
yeah.
don't recognise them, do you?
Well, can't you look at the smile, look at the smile. It's in the
Cheeky. Cheeky
Very
smile.
cheeky.
Yeah.
He's not as chubby
bit
as
chubby.
that. Yeah, but he's not. Oh, he's not like that now.
What is that now? Bit of a gyrator. Bit of a disco dancer.
It's got to be...
It's Harry. Great,
Great. Later, so he knows as well.
right. I've got another one. Okay.
Okay.
Now, look. Who do you think that one is? The
Which
girl.
one?
The
The little
girl.
girl?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the little
Look,
thing.
look.
Oh, lovely one.
You must know who that is.
What colour's her hair, do you think? It looks sort of
I
reddish.
think it's reddish.
Dawn.
I remember that one.
Who's the
That's
little
my
boy?
little brother. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Is it? Oh, lovely.
And who is this?
I don't know.
Who is it?
Look. I think.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Who do you think you know who it is?
No,
No, I've no idea.
Is this a radio? Is this a...
Yeah, it's an old radio, isn't it?
It's in sepia.
Yeah, it must be quite old.
Ethel. And this, I think, is the pièce de résistance.
Oh.
Who do you think this angelic
smart.
creature is?
Oh, dear, no.
Look at his shorts.
He's not angelic
I
anymore.
know who it is, and clearly he's changed massively.
He has. Look, can you believe that?
Sweet.
I think it's fantastic.
Oh, dear, he'd be so embarrassed, wouldn't he?
It's great. Look.
Here
Here he is.
Alec!
He's changed so much,
Certainly
hasn't he?
Well, look at the legs of the shorts.
What's all the laughing?
Alec, who
Who's that?
is that?
It's a charming wee boy.
He knows it.
who knows?
It's me.
You look terrible.
I went better
weren't
there
that
even.
good.
How you feeling, Ethel?
I'm all right. I just think things are a bit dull now the party's over.
What about film then?
Oh, great. Yeah, come on then.
Let's watch the film. Margate.
Oh, nice quiet day.
Okay, Ethel and I went a couple of weeks ago to Margate with a smashing time. In fact, the weather was brilliant, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
Remember?
Really good. No, don't tell him.
We
Don't
saw
tell
that-
him.
no,
No,
there was a
don't
bit-
tell him. Don't
there
tell
was a
him.
bit-
No, don't tell him.
But what about the
What
wee
about
thing?
the- no, what about
underneath? No, but what about the...
No, don't tell him about that. 'Cause that's
Okay,
a
won't
surprise.
tell
Here
him.
we go. Come on, come on. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squid your buns. Oh no!
What?
I completely forgot to take the chicken out to defrost.
Don't worry, we'll have something else.
Oh, and I know I've forgotten to unplug the television. I always go out and forget to unplug the
Ethel,
television.
do you know who you sound like?
Who?
Janet Hailstone's Muckle Simmons.
Who's she?
She's 94, she's my granny.
I'm sorry, I'm just worrying about the house.
Just
that's all.
relax, it'll take care of itself. Look, I've arranged a nice, relaxing day for us, okay?
Nothing too strenuous.
Nothing too strenuous. Just enjoy yourself. Okay, here we are then.
Nice, quiet, relaxing day.
Well, fairly relaxed.
Well, like, I haven't been on any of these for years.
Neither have I.
What should we start on then?
The water shoot.
Oh, no, it's too dangerous. Something quieter. How about that one over there?
Good idea.
Come on then.
I'm gonna blow the load tomorrow on all my family. We get to go tonight, so don't be late. We're off to see the sea. Out will your granddad. Come on, we go. Down to Margate. Don't forget your bucket of spades and cause it's an hole. Down to Margate, where the Broma. I'm telling you, Mike, a Roma ever dies down Margate with all my family.
What do you think, Ethel?
It's too tame.
Big wheel.
No, I didn't mean it.
Tough.
Along the promenade we spend some money. Then we find a spot on the beach that's in the sun. The kids will all enjoy themselves, digging up the sand, collecting stones and winking shells to take the company. To Margate, don't forget you must pray. Down to Margate, we'll have a bill of jelly does at the coffee store.
I'll tell you this much, Ethel. Can't say shows them to look in. What do you think so far?
Nothing could frighten me now. Except maybe the looping star. I think. What's that thing? Now what?
Are we paddling the beach on another ride?
Alec?
The train home.
Oh, no, that's all right. And candy floss?
And a fish supper.
All right, then.
You know something, Ethel?
What?
You did leave the central heating on. You know something else?
What?
You did forget to put the chicken out.
You know something else?
What?
I don't care.
You know something else?
What?
Neither do I.
This is horrible.
Oh, I do like to be beside the
seaside.
Oh, I do like to be beside the sea.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, I do.
Oh, that
Do
was
that,
lovely. Yeah, were you scared on that loop-de-loop thing?
They must be joking. No sweat, you told her.
You looked a bit scared,
You did.
Alec.
Do you know
Well,
what?
a wee bit, a wee bit.
Yeah, I'm not
I think Ethel looked worse
surprised.
there than she does this morning.
Do you think so?
She don't look too good.
Is she?
She went to the loo.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
bit green round the gills.
Oh, she's not. I'll go and see how she is.
She is.
She didn't look so good on that thing that went like that and down.
She went purple on the one that went
Abracadabra! And now I will produce from my hand, here is my hand, a beautiful white dove that will sing, will keep a welcome in the hillside. You just say the magic words, tweety weety, birds are sweetie.
Tweety weety?
Yes, that's the magic words. And then I go,
Oh, a load of old rubbish, Harry. Get it together.
well, you've got a baddie, better than nothing.
Have you got another trick?
Yeah, I've got a sugar trick. Yeah.
Is it as good as that one?
Twice as good as that one, if I can just find the sugar, that's all.
Buenos dias.
Hello.
Who wants a game of bullfighter's slipper?
No, I'd
No?
sooner see another trick, actually.
Would you?
Yeah, much rather see another trick.
Okay, I'll show you a trick.
Yeah.
I'll show you a trick. Look.
Yes, please.
What shall we? I know what we do. Look.
Yeah?
I show you a trick with a handkerchief. Look, this handkerchief, I just put it out there, you see. It's in two parts, the front part and the back part. And the other thing... And the other thing that we use for the trick, you see, is the salt and pepper. Well, look, we'll just use the salt.
Yeah.
Look, just make sure it's not, no, it's all flowing. There's no damp in there at all, is there? No. What I'm going to do is, all higgle-eye everywhere. What I'm going to do, I am going to take the handkerchief and I'm going to push it down there into my fist like that, you see? I'm going to take the salt and I'm going to let all the salt go out into the handkerchief. You see that there? All the salt goes down into the handkerchief there like that. Now keep one eye on the handkerchief, keep one eye on my hand, keep one eye on the salt, one eye on the salt cellar, and one eye on my right hand. Okay, you're doing that?
Right.
Yes, now it's all gone into the handkerchief. Yes,
Yeah.
you're sure?
It's
You
done that.
take the empty salt cellar and watch. I say the magic words. Ole, Torremolinos, and watch. 1, 2, 3. Completely vanished. Look at that.
That's gone. Hey, let me have a go. I must have a go. Can I have a go?
Of course you can.
Yeah?
You
Brilliant.
take the handkerchief.
Okay.
And you take some salt.
Okay.
And I put that there for you to put everything on there
Lovely.
like that.
Thank you.
see?
Okay, now, I've dug an hole.
Yes, you
I
dug it.
put the
Yes.
salt in.
Yes.
And then I pour it all in. Right, lots and lots of it. Lashings and lashings.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And then I say the magic words, which are, what are the magic words?
Julio Iglesias.
I say that.
Yes.
And then
Oh,
didn't work,
it's
Harry.
everywhere.
I think it's time for the telly.
I think it's time for a dustpan and brush.
Where are you going to produce that from?
The broom cupboard.
Of course.
Hey, you!
Don't worry about Ethel, by the way. She's feeling hunky-dory. It's me, it's feeling a wee bit peely-wally. I think it was the dumpling last night. I haven't told you about the Civil War by Betsy Byers, have I? I'll tell you about it now. It's on the highly recommendable shelf. Come here. And I haven't read a book from the highly recommendable shelf for ages, so this is a good one to kick off again, OK? Right, there it is. The Civil War... The Civil War by Betsy Byers. It's a smashing book. Anyway, it's set in America, and it's about a boy called Simon who's mad about this girl called Sybil. And he's just fallen out with his best friend for that very reason. And he's quite sad, but he's sad for a different reason. When Simon was in the 3rd grade, the teacher, Mr. Romano, asked the class to write in 20 words or less the saddest sentence they could think of. Billy Bonfilly's sentence was, "Last summer, I almost drowned in front of my cousins, and they laughed." Sybil's was, "My cat Popo has been missing for 3 weeks. I think he's dead." Simon's was, "Last summer, my mum sent me to Camp Okeechobee to make up for the fact that my dad left. And the 3rd day I got the worst case of poison ivy the counsellors had ever seen. And finally it reached my eyes, and I had to be led blindly to the toilets by a boy named Mervyn Rowlands, who refused to tell me if there were any daddy longlegs in the toilet seat." Simon's sentence was way too long, of course. But Mr. Romano gave him an A anyway, because he admitted it was hard to condense that much sadness into 20 words. After that, Simon often tried to create the saddest sentence in the world. So far, he had written 27. Now he tried for 28. And the 28th sentence was about the class play in which everyone had to dress up as a different kind of food. And Simon's food was a jar of peanut butter. "I was a jar of peanut butter in the class play, and I stepped out and said my line perfectly. Peanut butter is a nutritious food and good in sandwiches or on crackers. But when I stepped back into place, I bumped into Billy Bonfilly, who shoved me back so hard that I pushed Harriet Haywood, who was unsteady in an ill-fitting cottage cheese carton and who sat down on the stage and couldn't get up until me and the green beans helped her, and Sybil looked at me. And later, the green beans told the teacher I had done it on purpose, and the whole thing made me wish I'd never seen, heard or even tasted peanut butter." Way too long, Simon decided. Too tiresome, too many who's, and anyway, nobody cares about the feelings of a jar of peanut butter. Simon reread his sentence and then folded it to take it home. One day, he would have a collection of sad sentences worthy of being donated to a library. The bell rang, startling him out of his thoughts. He got up, sighing, and picked up his books. He had the eerie, crystal ball feeling that there would be another, newer, sadder sentence in the very near future. It was just as well, he thought, that I didn't know what. But the rest of it gets much, much happier, and it's well worth getting this book. Highly recommendable. So, if you've got a book you really like, do drop me a line, let me know who the author is and why you like the book, and I'll put it on the highly recommendable shelf. OK, I'll give you the address. It's number 73, P.O. Box 73, Maidstone, Kent. That's...
Number 73, P.O. Box 73, Maidstone, Kent.
Thanks for the plug. Well, what's going on here? My name is Harry Stern, not Barry Sheen.
Have you seen the bike maintenance book?
Oh, it's up there beside the plate.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, smashing! Now I'll be able to take Kim bumming down the high street. Great.
Oh, really? Just bombing down the high street on a bike, eh?
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Aye, very impressive. Have you any lessons yet?
Hey? No, of course not. Or lessons.
What do you mean, what? You can't possibly go on the street with a bike like that without any lessons, especially with a pillion passenger. I'm sorry, you can't do it.
There's nothing to it, Alec. All you have to do is just kick-start it off when you're away. Bombing down the high street.
Really? No, I don't think so. Let me see this maintenance book. For a start, let's look at this. What's that?
Hey, well, that's easy. That's the bike. That's the bike radio.
No, that's not the radio. That's the wheel.
Oh, that's the wheel. Oh.
Yes, very important part.
Is this important?
Oh, no, what is it?
It's only the chain.
Oh,
Shouldn't touch
not
it,
important,
Alec.
is
It's
it?
filthy.
No.
Have that. Horrible.
No.
Look, Harry, I don't mind, but honestly, you've left skid marks all up the stair carpet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And another thing.
Alec,
what?
Do you want to know what Ethel was doing with the oranges?
Oh, I'd love to.
No, we don't have to talk about that. I mean, I wasn't telling you off or anything, Harry. It's just that, well, everything has its place. Like oranges, as you happen to be talking about. I mean, they have their place down the front of the fruit bowl, and penguins, in the bath, and mopeds, if you really wanted, in the alley, and bands, for example, find their natural habitat in the lounge.
In the lounge, eh?
I move closer and my lips are dry. I'm lost in here. I could have seen her on another night. If love lasts forever, does love last forever? Does love last forever?
Excuse to move. My comb just right. My hair's dry.
My hair is dry. But at last now the pleasure is gone. What have I done? Is the fear so wrong? I raise my lines and I've said before, the pleasure's right, but the fear, what's that for? Love lasts forever. Love lasts forever. Love lasts forever. Love lasts forever. We laughed a lot and said goodbye. Looks aside, hands together. Will you come home with me tonight? Will you come home with me tonight? Love lasts forever. 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 Love, 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 lasts forever. Love, 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 lasts forever. Love 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 lasts forever.
Terribly sorry about my friends. We're just going to get the tea.
Yeah, it's Rod Stewart and,
Boy George, she's got it.
Oh, listen, I loved your last single, you know.
Do you really want to hurt me?
No, I've only just met you, and your one, that one, what was that?
Do you think I'm sexy?
Oh, yeah, but what was the name of your single? Oh, come on, give us your autographs.
Yeah. Right, yeah, right.
Cool, it's lovely to meet you.
You're welcome.
Just happen to have a
Wow.
pen.
Great. Thanks ever so much. Yeah. You sure you're Rod Stewart and Boy George?
Yeah.
Did you like sailing?
Yeah, it was a great single, that.
She is sailing. She is sailing.
And so, an exciting film here by Graham Knight, investigative reporter, sometimes known as Fred Bin, but certainly a man known to millions as Boy George. Boy George made a film for us?
No, Boy George and Rod Stewart are in the yard.
Boy George and Rod Stewart are in the yard?
Yeah.
Who are Boy George and Rod Stewart?
They're very famous pop stars.
Oh, guess who I thought was famous in the yard? Vera and Mavis from the street.
Who are they?
Vera and Mavis from Coronation Street.
What were these people doing here anyway?
Perhaps they're all at the party.
I think I must be imagining it. Or it must be the full moon tonight or
Do
something.
you think so?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you what I think it is.
What?
Show business gossip, right? I reckon Boy George
Yeah.
and Rod Stewart are going out with Vera and Mavis. That's what I reckon, yeah. No.
No. What, you got your finger on the button for, Ethel?
I'm going to show a film.
Are you? Yeah. I'll get the blind in. What's it about?
Oh, this one's about trees, actually.
Is it? Oh, nice.
See, unfortunately, where I live, I can't grow any large trees, but when you want to go and see real trees, you go out into the forest, and that's what my friend Graham Knight did when he went out, this time not as Fred the Bin, but in another disguise. See if you can see where he's hidden. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1,
Here in the New Forest, depending on the size of the trees, men can cut down between 40 and 100 a day. This is another one due for cutting down. First, they cut a piece of wood out from the front to make sure it falls in the right direction, and Rhoda here is going to do that. Me, I'm going to be supervising from a safe distance. The wood from these trees is needed for hundreds of different things. You know, to make enough paper to produce the copies for one day's edition of The Sun, it'd require 4 acres of trees, or an area as big as 3 football pitches. In fact, we use so much wood that we have to import from other countries 90% of all the wood we use. And each of us uses 1.5 spruce trees worth of wood each year for things like paper and pencils, matches, furniture. This sawmill is where they stop being trees and become pieces of wood. This enormous chestnut tree is going to be used for pit props, which are still needed in some mines. These trees are going to become fence posts. That log will produce around 20 to 30 fence posts. So, for all the wood that we need, we're going to have to grow an awful lot of trees. Some of these trees are only a few years old, and those, which are ready to cut down, are probably at least 35 years old. In this replanting site in the New Forest, some firs have to be left, but in all the spaces where trees have been felled, new ones are planted. 6 trees are planted for every one that reaches maturity. So the firs are planted and cut down, and planted and cut down in a constant cycle. Trees aren't grown just to be cut up. They're grown for the birds, the animals, insects, for our pleasure, the air we breathe. Last year, we lost about 2 million trees which have not been replaced due to disease, development, drought, old age, neglect and new farming methods. And some people believe that if we don't do something now, we may well lose another 50 million before the end of the century. This beach took over 100 years to get to this size. It's our responsibility to respect the trees in the countryside and to replant them when they die. And if you want to enjoy our countryside now and in the future, it's up to you. This is Graham Knight in the New Forest for number 73.
That was nice, wasn't it? Do you realise if I used 1.5 trees every year of my life, I'd have used 33 trees by now? It's a lot of trees, isn't it?
How many trees do you reckon you'd use, Ethel?
Yeah, well, anyway, let's have a look at some of the letters written on paper from trees.
Right, I've got a letter here. This is from Justin Marshall, and he lives in Crumlin.
Crumlin?
Dear all at 73, is it true that your neighbours complain when you invite groups round to play? Well, if so, why not bring them down to my house to play? I'm sure our neighbours won't complain. Oh, yes, Ethel. I know how you can avoid the postman.
Ah, what?
You can come to my house without telling him and do number 73 from here. If you decide to come down here, then please contact me via my neighbour, and that's Mrs. Carol Bevan, and ask for me, Justin Marshall.
Mrs. Carol Bevan must be a very nice person. What do you think? Do you think 73 would be the same if we get to another house? No? Oh, well, thanks very much for the invitation.
Yeah, thanks, Justin. Here's a nice one from Tony Cleary in Canning Town, London. I just thought that you would like a picture of Roger Ramjet. Hope you like it, Tony. There you
That's
are.
very good.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah,
Very good likeness, that.
I've got a letter from Gillian, who lives in Dartford, Kent, but doesn't say what her surname is. It says, Dear Ethel, I visit 73 every week, and as I sit here eating a peanut butter sarnie, oh, makes you hungry, and writing this letter, it occurred to me that when you've done the sandwich quiz, the sandwiches made never get eaten, or do they? Please put my mind at ease and let me know. Lots of love, Gillian. Well, Gillian, the one thing I really hate is wasting food. And I make fun of the sandwiches by making the sandwich quiz because I hate making sandwiches. But I make sure everything is eaten, don't I,
Yeah,
gang?
Dash,
All these
Dash,
stale
make sure it's
crisps.
eaten.
Come on, go.
Right, here's another one. Listen to this. It's Dear number 73, my mum's not very keen on number 73 because my brothers and I always watch it. And when we have to close the curtains or shut out the light, and then she can't see anything to do the cleaning, my baby brother sits with us on the chair and bounces when it starts. And that's lots of love from Simon Wells in Bucks. Tingewick in Bucks?
Tingewick.
Can't you watch it without,
Page 10.
without having the curtains closed?
Get a bit of
Better,
picture
is
when
it
you've got the
better?
curtains
All
closed.
right.
Oh, much
Now, ta-da, clear the table.
What have you got
Because I have a surprise. Yeah. You're going to love this. Okay, I know what it is. It says, Dear Ethel, I have accepted the challenge thrown down on the sandwich quiz to make a golden loaf float on a cushion of air.
No, that's from.
Enclosed is a hovering loaf complete with a buttery pack. Just flick the switch, and if the loaf is on a smooth surface, it should hover. It would have hovered higher if I'd remembered to use self-raising flour. Lots of love. Tony English, brilliant hovercraft designer.
Oh,
Here we go, look.
Oh, look at that.
Get my buttery pack out.
So get going.
Okay.
Imagine us all sitting in there and going along.
Don't you laugh, you'll make me go to France on this next, I can tell. Now, get the skirt shaken out of it.
Oh, there it goes.
Hovering sandwich loaf. Brilliant.
That's got to be the only hovering loaf in the world.
Look. I'd like to go on holiday on
I
that.
suppose Tony English is hovering children. Falling down.
Yeah, I just saw Rod Stewart and Boy George. I know I did. In the yard. Let's go. Get on. Hang on. What's that?
No. Be sensible. Stay here. We'll get them all to come back in.
Move that across.
Let's take them in here. Come on, let's take them in here. I think they look much nicer in here.
I think it's a shame.
Oh, this one's really heavy, you know. Come on, let's put them in
Why does
here.
Ethel keep looking over the fence like that?
Oh, they've really wound her up, you know. She's trying to find out who they are. What's the matter?
I haven't made the band their tea.
Oh, look, don't worry, I'll help you. I'll make it for
Oh,
you.
will you? Because I haven't seen Harry all morning. I better see how he is.
All right, then. I'll see you later.
All right, I'll just
okay.
check them out.
Nice plants, these, aren't they?
Look, I'll say the magic words, right? I've said the magic words.
Yes.
Twitty witty or whatever it is.
Yes.
And look.
Oh, well, it's
look at that.
it's not bad. It's not bad. But I tell you something. I think the best tricks that you can do are the tricks with something you'd find anywhere, in any room, in any house, you know?
really?
An ordinary object, not like a bird, but something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what we've
What
got
like?
here, but
What
I
is?
don't know. Yes, look, there's a nice... Do you see that? Isn't that a nice dressing gown
It's
cord?
a lovely dressing
Look,
gown.
I just take off the cord from the dressing gown. Yeah. There we are, look. Now then, have you ever heard of the Indian rope trick?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I won't do that then. What I'll do, I'll take the dressing gown cord and I'll tie it into a knot. I like tying dressing gown cords into knots. Yeah. Some people drink, some people go out with girls. I tie dressing gown cords into knots. Now, what you do, you see, you make this knot. This knot is the most complicated knot in the world. It's the truth. It's very, very complicated, and it's called a knot because it's not there. Well, I like you. You laugh a lot. Watch. I know it's exciting just being near me. Watch. Watch. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And it comes clean away. Look at that.
So how did you do that?
Beautifully.
There you are.
Oh, hello.
I've just seen Boy George and Rod Stewart in the backyard.
Oh, Vera and Mavis. There you go.
No, Rod Stewart and Boy George.
No, leave this to me. I know they are.
Right.
Kim, sit down, sit down. Okay. Tell me something. Would you like to be a magician's assistant?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like it?
Yeah, I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you like to be sewn in half?
Then, bye. Yeah, had some lovely phone calls. So don't forget to keep ringing us up with your interesting ways of waking up, all right? And don't forget the number. It's 0622 600 000, all right? Don't forget. Yeah?
I can't find that Boy George anywhere, but I just saw this girl with this funny haircut and a hat on running down the...
Lots of makeup?
Yeah.
That's Boy George.
What are my bonsais doing inside?
Well, I brought them in because I thought they looked much nicer in here.
No, you don't understand. The whole point is they're supposed to be outside.
Oh, why?
Well, because they're not just plants, they're real trees.
They're trees?
Yeah, look, I'll show you. You see this one here? This is a 60-year-old maple tree.
No.
It is, but it's done in the bonsai way, so it's a stunted one. But if you were to cut it through here, like a real tree, you would see inside it have 60 rings, exactly the way you get on a real tree. If you look on the bark, you can see all the markings, the little bits of moss.
It does look like a tree when you look at it.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's lovely.
And what it is, it's an absolutely perfect maple tree in miniature. And if you have a look, say if you look at one of the leaves, let's have a look here, you can see that it's a perfect maple leaf in miniature. Isn't that beautiful?
That's lovely. Do they behave like real trees as well?
They
then?
do. That's why I have to keep them outside. You see, the rain and the sun and all the exposure of the elements is really good for them.
And they blossom and stuff.
They're beautiful. And it's quite easy to do. I'll have a show you that. This is my little one. This is not quite as old. This is a beech tree. And I'll show you how I get it to grow smaller rather than going into a massive tree. Because what you do is you start with an ordinary seedling from a tree and you plant it in a tray. That's what bonsai means. It means trees grown in trays.
Yeah.
And after it starts to grow for a bit, what you do is you cut the roots out. Can you see here? I tease out some of the root and cut it off. And obviously, if the root isn't that long, the tree will stop growing quite so high.
Yeah.
It'll still grow in absolute miniature, and so you have to keep cutting off about a third of the root all the way through.
Yeah.
And you do the same on the leaves. See, let's see if we can take... If we've got a big leaf like that one there, then what I do is I cut a third of the leaf off, like that. Looks a bit funny at first, but when it grows back, it'll be perfect leaf in miniature.
Is it a specialised thing, Ethel?
It isn't. That's what's brilliant about it, because actually, you know me, I haven't really got green fingers at all. But if you look at this one I've just started. This is a tiny little sycamore seedling. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to train this one, because the other thing you can do once you've miniaturised it is train the tree to grow in a particular shape that you like. And I'm going to bend this one. You see, I've already started bending it in that direction, like that.
So you can bend them yourself then?
Yeah. And what I've done is I've read some books and things on it, but I've got a sort of idiot's guide that I've written if you want to have a look.
I wouldn't mind. I don't know if I'd be any good at it.
That might
but
help
I could
you.
have
See,
a
I've
go.
got this thing. What I've done is read a few books and then done some drawings and things like that. And it's absolutely straightforward, really simple, stage by stage detail of how you grow your own bonsai. And it's really great fun. They're wonderfully therapeutic to look at. So the Japanese have them in their homes for peace and quiet.
Do they? Is that where it started in Japan?
It's nice. So actually, if you'd like one, I've got a few of these. And what you do is write into me, and I'll send you a bonsai thing, and then write to me, let me know how your bonsais are getting on. So if you'd like one, write to me, Ethel, number 73, P.O. Box 73, Maidstone, Kent, and get bonsaiing.
Is it expensive?
Nope. No, honestly.
Oh, well, listen, I ought to take the tea into the band.
Right,
That
and
one
I'm
off.
going to take my bonsais back out into the yard where they belong.
Okay, then. See you later.
Right.
Bye.
Now, where on earth are Boy George and Rod Stewart? I don't know.
Whoa,
What's going on? Gotcha! I don't know what's going on today. Oh,
Hello, Ethel.
what am I? Oh,
That's
what you
we're
doing?
just getting the computer working. We've put some information in. You said you wanted information.
Mhm.
We've put some information in, and I think it's more or less ready for you to have a look at.
How wonderful! This
If you'd
is
like to press that.
73 computer.
Yes, press
Right.
that button there. And we'll see what we've got. Computers are very, very good at information. They actually can store it and bring it back to you whenever they like, you see.
So you've programmed.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ethel.
I'm not Ethel. Oh, that's...
It's me. It's me.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
Good morning, sir.
I was very
That's
polite
it.
to you, you see, because I did
Oh,
the programme.
can I press it
yes,
again?
do it again.
All right.
What they do is they gather all the colours that
isn't
you
that
can use,
pretty?
and you can make almost any picture on a computer.
My name is Silicon. Connie.
Silly Connie.
Silly. And it's got a terrible sense of humour,
Yes,
clearly.
that's
Right,
Let's
and
go
press
on
again.
and see what we've got. The way it does it, it builds up little spots of light
Yeah.
of different colours, and doing that you can make almost any sort of picture, and in the memory it has all the information that we might want about what's going on in the world, what's been happening, and you can just ask the computer to explain to you what you want. What have we got?
It's not somebody who's at the party.
It looks like a
good party. Who was
Friday.
there?
Oh, I
Right, let's
see.
have a look. Press again. Who was there?
We've got the
interesting
news.
Saturday, June the
Right.
20th. What do you think, gang? You think this is going to be good for 73?
Yeah.
What do you think's happening in
Press
the...
again.
A
Ferret
Ferret
Welfare
Welfare
Society has been set up to give them a better image.
Oh, what's that? What's
Ferret up the trouser leg.
Right,
Right, what
there
else
we go.
have we got?
Press again.
Oh, what's he drawing
What's
now?
happening now? Looks like one of those things.
Yes. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
No, it's a heart.
Oh,
That's
Clive
Clive
Sinclair.
You know,
Let's see what's
all the
next.
computer loves Clive
Oh,
Sinclair.
Lord
So
Valentine.
Clive Sinclair is set to establish a revolutionary electric vehicle plant in Northern Ireland.
Oh, look, comment.
He'll make it.
He'll make it.
I think Connie's
Look
a bit
at the
biased.
comment.
What do you
Oh, I
reckon?
think
Here we
that's
go
right.
again.
Right, what have we
Oh,
got
I'm
now?
enjoying this.
Well, there's lots of
Birthday
information.
today, Eddie Large of Little and
Large.
It's 41 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Right, and again, here we go.
Now,
Oh, what's doing now?
yeah, in fact, this thing can move really very, very quickly, but it can also draw very, very well indeed. In fact, I think it's... Look at that. I know what that
What
is.
is it?
It's Wimbledon.
Tennis.
It's Wimbledon. That's
Oh,
what it
did you
is.
see what happened yesterday at Wimbledon?
Yeah, I saw. Oh, what a shame, wasn't it?
Did Subaka get beaten as well? Because I saw Chris Lloyd
Yeah.
got beat.
Well, that was the other day, Subaka, wasn't
Oh,
it?
that's right. Yes.
Right,
it's
expect a brilliantly hot week. Great for Wimbledon.
Expect surprises. I should
Expect-
think
yes,
there will be.
that's right.
Don't know who's going to beat Martina now. Here we go.
That's right.
What's that? A green trees? No. What could it be? What do you reckon? What have we got here coming?
It's a forest.
Cricket stumps.
It's not a forest.
What's trees? Opening shortly and £10 million hospital unit, money raised by Jimmy Savile, who's very good.
Isn't it? What do you think about this?
I
then?
think this is going to be it, don't you, gang?
Oh, I
I
think
had a
this is it.
computer, but
Yeah.
I can't do this with it.
No,
Better than
well, it's
Ticket.
quite easy,
Better
really.
than Ticker. This is
Yeah.
true.
Better
Right,
than
so
Ticket.
always
Well,
is.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up to the whole house. I can get you completely computerised. No
Well, if we
trouble.
can, all we need now is to teach you to make the tea, and I'll be entirely happy.
Well, I'll go.
Not bad
Bad
for a first go.
More information, please. More instructions, please. Right.
And you'll teach me how to give it instructions.
Yes.
and things.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Connie. Oh, question?
Yes, question.
Right. What do you think, Ethel? Is Connie suitable? Absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely very good.
By the way, Alec's up to something in the kitchen.
Oh, we'll leave him.
Oh,
leave
leave him.
him.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
and have a look. We're not bothered with
I
that.
don't know what he's up to.
Let's have a look.
Right, okay, lads. After two. Ready? And 1, 2.
We'll sing the song together, though he's an awful clever. We're going to tell his mother he won't behave.
Excellent, lads, excellent. Listen, Rod, tell me, what do you think of the outfit for a start?
This outfit?
Yeah.
You wear it well.
Thanks very much.
A little old-fashioned, but it's okay.
But what about your singing? Don't you ever get a sore throat, Rod?
Oh, permanently. Permanently. It got better, you know, and I had to cancel the show.
Oh, I see. What about your ringlets, Boy George? I mean, how long does it take that?
Well, it doesn't actually take very long because my mum does it in the morning.
Oh, that's very clever.
Yeah.
And I hear that you actually prepare quite a lot before a show. I mean, why is that?
Because
making up is so very hard to do.
Do you do requests, Rod?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favourite?
Sailing.
Right, quick intro.
We are sailing. We are sailing far away.
Come on, own up. Who are you two? Own up.
We don't know.
No, we don't know.
You mean you don't know?
No, I don't know. Come on.
Well,
Shall we tell him?
perhaps we'll tell him, yeah. There you go.
Rasa, but sure, that's what I've seen. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
right, yeah.
That's right.
See, there they are. Les Dennis and Dustin Gee, the madhouse. Hey, wait a minute. Who's this then? Who's this?
Go on.
Can you put your tongue on your nose without saying the word bonsai? Who's that?
I do. It's
Ethel.
It's Ethel.
Oh, Ethel Merman.
There's no business like show business.
No, our Ethel.
Oh, Ethel
Davis.
Davis. But that's the way to do it, Harry. That's the way to do it. What's the matter, Ethel? Do you know her, Ethel?
Well,
We've seen
yeah,
her.
yeah, we've seen her. Yeah.
Could you impersonate her?
A bit short notice.
Well, what
Now?
do you need? Well, you know, fairly soon.
Oh, well, we need a mirror.
A mirror. What
Yeah.
else?
And some props.
Why don't we go to the loo? Okay.
Yeah,
Follow
right.
me. To the loo.
To the
See you
loo.
later.
That was really good, Harry. Can you do any more?
Yeah, I can do Marilyn Monroe and James Cagney.
Come on, let's have a look then.
Do you want to see it? All right. This is Marilyn.
Okay.
This is James Cagney.
That's really average.
What? You did like
Is that
it?
good? You put more effort into it.
My word.
Now. She's not having a good day.
She's been working far too hard, that woman.
Okay, Ethel, what's the matter?
I'm on strike.
Why?
Well, because those people who are pretending to be Boy George and Rod Stewart, nobody will tell me who they really are.
Okay, you lot, tell her.
37A.
Which is what?
We'll tell you who knows who them funny men are for a Roger Ramjet.
46B.
What's that?
You tell me before the cartoon.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a deal.
Right, who knows?
Ask the band.
Have a cartoon.
Right, let's get the cartoon. Hello, darlings.
And now it's time for your favourite bits.
So just take the weight off your slingbacks and let's watch
Roger Ramjet.
I'd love to be a little American Eagle.
I love a nice little cartoon.
A little cartoon.
73,
62, 56, 41, 29, 18, 10, 5.
Latin American country of San Domino, with a Presidente, General Pancho La Panza, is speaking to his cabinet.
Listen, Senor Cabinet, I got to tell you something, all right?
It's all right. Just then, the General's trusted aide, Colonel Vernon Lefty Derecho, burst into the office.
Pardon me for bursting in your face, Senor Presidente, but we got a big problem. You know the big bullfight we're going to have tomorrow? See? Well, that's the one we're not going to have tomorrow. Why don't we have the big bullfight? Because we don't have the big bullfighter. You mean something has happened to Chuchu Chicle, San Domino's oldest living matador? That's only living matador. And when you got to look at the bull he's supposed to fight tomorrow, he became San Domino's only retired matador.
For the bull he was scheduled to fight was a huge, ferocious beast known as El Smasherino.
I am the greatest. Yesterday I smashed 2 fences, 3 houses, and a battleship.
And so the Presidente was faced with a real dilemma.
Oh, boy, if we don't have the big bull fight, the people will have nothing to do tomorrow. And you know what that means? See, they'll start another revolution. You better do something quick. Wait, I got the big idea. What's the big idea? I'll send for my good friend, Roger Ramjet. He can fight the bulls? Of course. It's easy.
It's difficult.
It's all right.
It's all right.
And soon, in answer to call from General La Panza, Roger Ramjet was winging his way south of the border.
I wonder why the general sent for me. Oh, well, whatever it is, I'm sure to have a smashing time down there. Ah, there's the airport now. Saludos, amigos.
Welcome, Roger Ramjet.
Greetings, Senor Presidente. Now, what's this big favor you want me to do?
Ramjet, we want you to fill in for one of our national heroes.
Well, I'm sure I can handle that.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. Be at the bull ring tomorrow at 3 o'clock sharp.
And the next afternoon, when Roger Ramjet showed up at the San Domino bull ring...
My, what an enormous cow. This must be a cow milking contest. Here, bossy. Here, bossy.
Quick, Senor Ramjet. The bull is coming back.
The bull? You mean I'm supposed to milk a bull?
No, you're supposed to fight him.
Fight him? I don't even know him. Oh, well, if I must. Here, General, hold my cape. Now, that's going too far. That cape was a gift from Bruce Wayne.
striking on the head. Oh, hiding. Now you've made him angry. He'll smash us all to bits.
Perhaps if I could talk to him.
But El Smasherino was in no mood for conversation.
Quick, Ramhead, do something.
Never fear, General. These proton energy pills give me the strength of 20 atom bombs for 20 seconds.
9. Yes? You're both out. I declare this contest a draw.
The bullfight of the century was over and the crowd had gone wild. And so, his work done, Roger Ramjet prepared to leave San Domino.
Adios, Roger Ramhead. Until we meet again, we wish you good.
And so, once again, an international crisis had been avoided thanks to the heroic efforts of Roger Ramjet.
Hey, lovely little warm-back cartoon there. Do you know what? The band haven't had any breakfast yet. I think I'll get them something to eat.
I think you should as well, you know.
do.
Oh, hang on. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Sarah Cunningham.
Sarah?
Yeah.
How old are you, Sarah?
6.
6? And where are you calling from?
Bristol.
From where?
Bristol.
Bristol. Is it nice in Bristol?
Yeah.
Right. Have you got something to tell me about waking up?
Yeah, when I was in bed, I had a nightmare of King Kong.
A nightmare?
Yeah, of King Kong, and my big poster fell on me, and I screamed.
Oh, dear. Were you scared?
Yeah.
I bet you were really scared. Do you sleep a lot, Sarah? Do you need lots of sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah? OK, well, thanks for ringing.
Can I say hello to some people?
Quickly.
Glenn Cunningham.
Yeah.
Joanne.
Yeah.
Mum, Dad.
Yeah.
Lisa Linda.
Yeah.
Helen Twobody. Reg Pestle and Sarah Baker.
Hello, everybody. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Is that a nightmare she had?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It fell on her head.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Nessa.
Vanessa. Where are you calling from, Vanessa?
Brigsby.
Brigsby?
Rugby.
Brugsby. And how old are you, Vanessa?
I'm 11 today.
You're 11 today. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
And have you got something to tell us about waking up?
Yeah, well, my sister always gets a coal pan and puts it on my tummy with an ice cube as well.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, how horrible. See you then, Vanessa.
Okay, then.
Thanks a lot. Bye. Some of these ways of waking up.
No,
I think I must rather wake up naturally, wouldn't you?
Give me a good old alarm clock any time, Dawn.
Do you get up? Do you find it easy getting up?
Terrible.
Yeah?
Terrible.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Rupert.
Hello, Rupert. Where are you calling from?
Maidenhead.
Maidenhead. And how old are you?
8.
You're 8. And have you got something to tell me about waking up?
Yes.
Go on then.
Well, we got a dog and it jumped up and it pushed down the door and it went down under my sheets and bit my toe.
And you were asleep when that happened?
Yes.
And it bit your toe?
Yes.
Oh, a dog bit her toe and she was asleep, went under her sheets. Is he a big dog?
Fairly.
Fairly big. What kind of dog is he?
Weimaraner.
A who?
Weimaraner.
That sounds like a flash dog. Do you want to speak to Kim?
Yes.
OK, here you are.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What was that dog?
A Weimaraner.
Oh, I've never heard of
No,
one of
that sounds
those.
strange.
What's the very first thing you do when you wake up?
Well, the first thing I did...
Yes.
Well, the first thing in my shop, I kicked him.
And you go to your kitchen.
No, I kicked him.
You... Say it again.
I kicked him.
Oh! And do you make cups of tea for everybody?
No.
No. Do they make cups of tea for you?
Yes.
Oh, you get
lazy
looked
thing,
after.
yeah.
Thank you ever so much for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, darling.
There. Make sure
Never heard of one of those dogs.
No, I wonder what sort it is.
No.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Melanie.
Carly?
Melanie.
Melanie. Hello, Melanie. Where are you calling from?
Leicester.
Say that again, darling.
Leicester.
Leicester?
Yeah.
And how old are you?
14.
14? And have you got something to tell us about waking up?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Well, I don't wake up very easily.
You don't- yeah.
When my mum tries to wake me up, she tickles my feet.
She tickles your feet?
Yeah.
Does that happen every morning?
Yeah.
Every morning to get you out of bed?
Yeah.
And that works, does it?
Well, not always.
Not always. What do you do?
She sometimes twists my toes as well.
Tickles your toes as well?
Yeah.
Are you very ticklish then?
Yeah, very.
I hate being tickled, do you?
Yeah.
It's horrible. What about you, Kim? Do you like being tickled?
I love it, especially my feet.
Kim likes being tickled. OK, then, thanks for ringing. See you then. Bye.
Oh, that's great.
I'm horrible at being tickled.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, I've done this, and the band's gone a bit quiet, haven't they? I think they're okay.
I don't know. Go and
I
sort
think
them
Ethel
out.
was with them, actually.
OK, then.
See you later.
Yeah, see you, Kim. Hello, Ray. What are you up to?
Oh, hello, John. How are you?
I'm all right.
It was a great party,
Yeah,
wasn't
it was, wasn't
I
it?
really enjoyed myself. Was it you I saw under the stairs with that?
Oi, shh. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Scissors, paper.
I think you ought to know. There's something going on in your kitchen.
I'm playing with the band.
Well, I think you ought to
Quiet,
go check
George,
out.
quiet.
Someone, just saw someone go there.
Be quiet. Keep it down because they're all a bit sleepy.
You are a bit sleepy. What's the matter? Why are you
We've all
so
been on
shattered?
tour.
You've been on the road. How long
Been on
for?
tour for ages.
There
Is
you
that
go.
ages and ages? How many weeks?
4 weeks.
4
And
weeks.
we've just got back and we're all really tired.
And how many gigs did you do in the 4 weeks?
About 28.
28.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep, George. It's all right. You haven't got to go on. No, you haven't got to play at the moment. Yeah, the tea's coming.
Ray,
Oh, hello, Ethel.
what you doing?
Well, we're getting Connie wired up. We're going to make the whole place completely computerised. It's what you wanted, isn't it?
She's taking control of the
Yeah,
house.
she'll be doing absolutely everything. No trouble. I'll just make the final connection and it'll all be done.
Somebody Scottish. Who would you suggest? Somebody Scottish to impersonate?
Moira Anderson?
Yeah, or
Oh,
Kenneth
thanks very
McKellar.
much. Thanks very much. Less of this lagging. What about you, Dustin? I mean, how would you actually start impersonating somebody?
Well, I need a prop.
Yeah.
Something, a moustache.
Yeah.
This doesn't work for Sheena Easton, but I have a moustache here.
Yeah.
I would stick a
good Sheena
moustache
Easton.
on. Is what?
Good Sheena Easton.
Isn't it?
She'll love you.
Yeah, I'll do one for you. You know, when I've got this on, I start to feel, you know, a bit like Billy Connolly, right? I'm really excited about it all, you know, and I feel like him. Whereas Les has minor bird qualities.
I
don't you?
haven't.
You have, so... Aye, that's the minor bird. That was awful.
You little liar!
What?
Who are you talking to, Connolly? I'm going to get you.
Aye, right, you little squirt.
So, what do you feel is the most important part of impersonation for yourself?
Well, it depends. Elvis Presley. So, I like a prop. I like a prop.
Do you feel that's the biggest help? Do you feel that's a really good secure help for you?
Well, it helps.
Yeah. And what about yourself?
Well,
Les?
I work more on the voices than anything, and
Yeah.
it helps if I know somebody personally. You know, like see you, hello, and welcome to CUTV.
Aye.
I'm sure to see you.
do the new.
Aye, that's right.
And is there any particular voice that comes easier, or?
Well, if it's in a light range of voice,
Uh-huh.
somebody with a deep voice, it's more difficult for me to do.
That's a
You know,
tendery
like, that's
qual-
right. Somebody like McEnroe,
Yes.
with being in my range, it's quite easy. You know, you're trying to say that's a foot fault?
Oh, well, it might be.
Yeah, okay. It's Kermit.
That's Kermit the Frog. I'm sorry about that. Listen, what about Ethel?
Ethel?
She's quite difficult.
Oh yeah.
The shaking head and
We
everything.
never
What about the
thought
sandwich quiz? You want to do
Yeah,
that?
we could have a go, couldn't we?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll practice the opening, right?
Okay, right.
And so, the daring, dazzling, death-defying dull sandwich quiz. That's a brilliant start. You know?
Yeah, we've got it to start with.
How do you guys do it?
No. I can't do that. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise you were there. You might remember last week I told you that Sarah Razak was the winner of the photo booth competition, and she's written a splendid story. It's a devilish little number. It's called The House of Nightmares. That's what the script is. And no, it's not set in 73. It's actually set in a castle. And Alec, Dawn, Ethel and myself, we're going to go along with Sarah next week to do the photo booth feature of the year. And I tell you what, just reading the script, I'm scared already.
That basket with all the snakes.
Well, you get the basket with the snakes, and then the whole basket, you see, we put into a guillotine, you see.
Oh.
And the blade comes down and chops you into...
Excuse me. What, Soprendo? About this apprentice.
Oh, well, yes. Well, I'm working with Kim at the moment, but when we finish talking...
Yeah, I've got a great trick.
Yes,
I've got a great trick. Can I show you it?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, now, I've got a card here.
Yes.
Don't look.
Yes.
Now, name any card in the deck.
3 of hearts.
Do you want to have a second try?
6 of spades.
Correct!
Oh.
But I've changed it into Jack of Hearts.
Oh,
That's quite good. It's coming on.
Yeah, all right.
You're a cheap, Harry.
I'm learning.
Saturday tea.
Now then, what are we going to do now? Party games, yes?
Oh, I've got a great party game.
What's that?
Okay, you're gonna love this, right?
Yes.
We stand here, all have a good time,
Yes.
and you do a trick for us.
Okay, I do a trick.
Hey.
What will I do a trick with? Are either of you wearing a ring? Are you wearing a ring?
Birthday present.
Of course you have. Look at that. Isn't that nice? We're going to know that ring again, aren't we? Because it's got a little loop, a tiny little loop in it there. Hasn't it?
Yes,
it's
it has.
nice. And it's a little bit wonky as well, isn't it? It's not quite round and it's gold. It's hallmarked.
It is gold, yeah?
Woolworths.
No.
No, I'm joking.
It wasn't.
It's a beautiful ring. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the ring onto the work surface there like that, you see? What I've got here is a packet of Wheatie biscuits.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind just holding onto those for a moment, Ethel. And what we've got here as well is a little box, you see, with a handle, you see. Do you know what they call these in Spain?
No.
No, neither do I, but it doesn't matter. It's a little box with a handle, and what we do, we take the ring and we put it into the box there, you see, like that. And I've decided to change my name to El Smasherino now, because, look, you turn the handle, you see, like that. It's good, this trick, I like it. What happens, you see, is that all the...
That's my ring.
It's good, isn't it? You like?
No, I don't like.
Look, I tell you what. Let's just get. Here's a saucer. Let's just get all the gold dust and put it in there.
Oh, no.
Like that. And will you take that? And will you please pour it over the Wheatie biscuits? Just pour it over the Wheatie biscuits
this?
there like that. That's wonderful. And will you now, Ethel, undo the packet of Wheatie biscuits? Rip it open. Rip it apart. That's wonderful. That's nice. And will you look inside and tell us, do you find any Wheatie biscuits in there at all?
Well, there's crisps in there.
Crisps? Will you drop the Wheatie biscuits? Undo the packet of crisps. Is it sealed?
Oh, absolutely.
Just make sure it's a sealed packet of crisps.
right.
Yes?
Yep, see?
And will you undo it? And will you tell us, do you find any crisps in there at all?
No.
Not a fried potato to be seen.
single one.
Will you please, will you just, what you find?
A paper bag.
A paper bag. Undo the paper bag and tell us what you find inside the paper bag.
Well, it's a glass with a hanky.
It's a glass with a hanky. Now, there's something wrapped up in the handkerchief. I'm just going to ask you, will you just pull out the handkerchief and you will find there's something... that's wonderful. You feel it coming. You feel it coming out. That's wonderful. I'm not going to touch it at all. I'm going to ask you, if you wouldn't mind, please, will you undo that little box, that pretty little ring box?
Oh, I hope it's the...
Will you just... Now, have a look. Make sure it's got the loop. Make sure it's wonky.
It's wonky and it's got a loop.
Oh,
that's magic.
That's fantastic.
That's good,
I'm glad I've got it back.
The
I'm
ring
not
of
worried.
confidence. I should stick it back on. You won't lose
I'll
it
put it
again.
back
You
on.
keep the ring box. There you are.
Oh,
you keep that.
yeah.
There you are. That's nice.
Have I missed the trick?
Of course you have.
Oh, never mind,
It was
Harry.
great, Harry.
Anyone can do that. You had to have your sleeve.
I had nothing up his sleeve, nothing whatsoever.
Where did you have it then?
No, never mind. Come on, clear out, all of you. I want to do the sandwich quiz.
All
Now,
right,
who's
then.
going to do it with me this week?
Oh, no, I lost last time.
Oh, how about you, Kim?
No, you do it, Ethel.
Oh, well, have a sit down. Who am I going to get then, Harry?
You are, Ethel.
What? I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it, but I need contestants.
Ethel, believe
Ethel?
me, you're
Yeah.
going to do it.
What?
Ethel, look. Meet Ethel. Ethel, meet Ethel. Ethel.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Ethel. Right.
Okay, head ready? And... So, the very first thing, definitely devastatingly dangerous, delectable, delicately tentacled, divinely decadent sandwich quiz.
Ethel, Ethel, Ethel!
exciting edition of the sandwich. Who's going to have your name, please?
Ethel.
Ethel. What do you do for a living there, Ethel?
Ethel.
Ethel, that's... And could I have your name, please?
Yes, I'm Ethel 2, the sequel.
Ethel 2. Daughter of Ethel. What do you do for a living there?
I'm an Ethel 2.
You're an Ethel 2. Yes. Well, I feel as though I know you both already. Okay. What are we going to do? Going to have a bit of an opening question. Either of you can answer. If you get the question right, you get a piece of bread.
A little laugh there from Ethel. Ethel 3.
As the Great Soprendo would say, apparently it's all done with mirrors. So, what we're going to do, open question, either of you can answer. If you get the question right, you get a piece of bread to go for a filling question. Okay, who said, I want to be alone?
Greta Garbo.
Greta Garbo! Come on, Ethel! Interestingly, here, the team rooting for Ethel, I think a bit partisan already. Okay, what I want you to do is a piece of bread. What kind of filling are you going to go for?
Well, I think I'll go for the lemon curd.
Bit of lemon curd filling. Okay, for your lemon curd filling there, Ethel. By the way, I like your frock.
Thank you very much. I like yours too.
Thank you very much. What I want you to do is I want you to do an impression.
An impression?
Of John Inman as Cinderella's ugly sister.
Oh, yes, right. What about that? I tell you what, Cinderella, you're not going to the ball dressed like me.
Ethel, obviously very fond of lemon curd, something I didn't know until now. Okay, now moving right along, open question, either of you can answer. Here's your chance, Ethel, to catch up.
Come on,
Okay, open question, either of you can answer. What's Cilla Black's real name?
Priscilla White.
Ethel there, showing her verbal dexterity and rushing in, just beating Ethel to the post there.
Right.
Okay, what I want you to do...
bread.
You get a piece of bread.
Good.
Okay, what kind of filling are you going to go for there, Ethel?
I shall go for a bit of ham.
Bit of ham. What I want you to do, Ethel, is I want you to do an impression of Larry Grayson meeting King Kong in Tesco's.
Oh, well, do you know... hey-ho, Matt seems like a big boy.
A little bit of monkey business going on there, I think, with Ethel. Okay. Open question.
Open question.
Either of you can answer.
Either of us.
In fact, you could read the question for me. Would you like to do that? Here you go. Read the question.
I might
there,
see the
Ethel.
answer.
I tell you what, you read the question there, and I'll answer this one. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Who was the famous Grimaldi?
He was a clown. I got that one right. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Piece of bread there for me. I'm going to go for a filling question.
Right.
Okay, go for a filling question. Okay, here we go. Filling question. What I want you to do. Let's see. Which ones are difficult? What kind of filling are you going to go for?
Well, I think this time some tomato.
That's funny, I was thinking that too. I don't know why that should have been really curious. Obviously, great minds thinking alike. What I want you to do is take off Hilda Ogden daydreaming.
Oh, Hilda Ogden daydreaming.
What a day for a daydream!
Brilliantly done. Ethel won. Ethel won that one. Absolutely correct. I'm getting immensely confused here. Tomato sandwiches, that's 2 rounds to Ethel and 1 round to Ethel and no rounds to the other Ethel. Okay, open question. Either of you can answer. When you're baking bread, what do you put in dough to make it rise?
Yeast.
Yeast! Yes, you face yeast and then you make bread. Absolutely correct. Okay. Mimic John Cleese going mad.
Right, well, that's it then. You sure you wouldn't like a Joe Brown?
Tell you what,
Right,
Mimic
welcome
Ruth
to
Maddock in Heidi High. How about that?
Gladys, well, that isn't Ruth Maddock. No, are you Mr. Fairbrother?
A little bit of Heidi
I'm getting a little bit confused here,
Yes.
but absolutely brilliant. Go for the ham, bit of a ham.
I'll have the ham.
Have some more. What are you going to have? The
Marmite.
cheese. Look at this cheese, not a bit stale. Look at that, delightful. Marmite. Okay, open question. Either of you can answer. What was the name? I hope you're playing this at home. What was the name of the world's most famous escapologist?
Houdini.
Absolutely correct, Ethel. Brilliantly done. Okay, here we go. Open question. What I want you to do. Let's see. What about impersonate Paul Daniels trying to tell a joke?
Oh, well, haha, you'll like this. Not a lot, but you'll like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get an elephant, cover it with a handkerchief, and make it disappear. The elephant? No, the handkerchief. Thank you.
Brilliantly done. certainly. That's another sandwich to you then. What kind of filling was it you went for? A little bit of sandwich spread. Okay, spreading around with the sandwiches. What I want you to do is another open question. Either of you can answer. Where do you find the pyramids? Come on now, Ethel. We've got to catch up here. Egypt, was that right, Ethel?
I don't know.
Ethel one, just
Half
the
each.
first. Okay, half each. Okay, half a sandwich each. Here we go. Okay. Tell you what, half a sandwich each. You can both go for filling. Do the filling question together. I want you to impersonate Vera and Mavis from Coronation Street after one of them has just won the pools.
Great, who's won it then?
I'm excited for either of us.
Well, if I win it, kid. Do you know what I'm going to do?
Okay, right, brilliantly done.
Spend.
Filling question to both of you. Half a piece of bread there. And we move on to the very exciting current affairs. Either of you can answer. If you get the question right, you get a current sandwich. All right there,
current
Ethel?
sandwich,
yes.
yes,
Okay, got a bit of
yes.
stuff on my fingers. I don't know why that is. Which famous tennis star crashed out of the women's singles yesterday?
Chris Lloyd.
Who was first there, Ethel or Ethel?
It's a draw.
It's a bit of a draw, but another half piece of bread there, okay? Why are houses more expensive this week?
The bank rates have gone up.
Not the bank
No,
rates.
the mortgage rates have gone up.
He said it.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Good picture of the most so that's a current sandwich for you
Can I
there.
have
Let's
it
make
folded?
Oh, you certainly may. We'll have that one folded and put that one
Thank
back
you.
on the
It keeps the
reject
flavour
pile. There we
in,
are.
you know.
How are we doing now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sandwiches.
4 sandwiches?
4 sandwiches.
sandwiches.
Getting very exciting here. As we wonder who is going to win. Who could it possibly be?
It must be Ethel.
It must be Ethel.
Yes, must be
Come on, Ethel. What is body popping? That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. In fact, this is a new kind of dance from America. About it's probably much more exciting. Should we all do that together? We put a body popping out. Oh, lovely. Okay, so that's another sandwich for you. Do you want this one folded as well?
Yes, please.
What a neat person you are there, Ethel. I'm pleased to see no food wastage going on. That's a
Thank you very
food.
much indeed.
Beautifully
Away with the
done.
currants.
Okay, which country has the Pope risen? Which
Poland.
Yes, absolutely right. Didn't even finish the question.
It was him, he's also a ventriloquist.
Brilliantly done. Okay, there's a sandwich for you.
Yes.
There we go, doing a bit of a Bob Carrollges on that. Now you're working him there without being seen.
His home country.
Right, which sporting event has slapped on a fancy pants ban?
Tennis.
Yes, it would be tennis. You'd look a bit peculiar in golf with fancy pants on, wouldn't you? Yes, no naughty knickers at Wimbledon. So
Come
it's not
on,
a sandwich
Ethel.
to you, and I think that means that you've done it. And you've moved on there, Ethel. Brilliantly done, showing double dexterity. I'm so sorry to lose you, Ethel.
It's all right, Ethel.
That's a lucky loser. And therefore...
The best Ethel won.
Yes, anyway, moving right along, squidgy bun section, what I want you to do is say squidgy bun instead of the vowel sound. Oh, do you think Ethel can do this?
Ethel will help me out.
so.
Yes, absolutely brilliant. Okay. Spell this name, Abigail.
Squidgy bun, ale, Gale.
Well, we accept that. A little bit of conference with Ethel. How should we accept that? Do we accept that?
Ab squidgy buns.
Yes, we'll accept that. For the very first time in the history of the Buffet Sandwich Quiz, it makes Ethel the winner of the Sandwich Quiz.
Thank you.
That was another exciting edition of Daring Dazzling, Justifying It All, devastatingly dangerous, delectable, delicatable, highly decorative Sandwich Quiz. Let's go, boogie with the band. Sandwiches, everybody, let's take the sandwiches in. Come on.
Come on, Ethel, come on, Ethel, come on, Ethel.
Cut up the sandwiches.
Touch your face and it felt like no one. I touched your face for a night and a day. You went away, now you are only. You went away, you're on your own. You're underage. Walking out, you were looking for no one. Walking out at the end of the day. We talked of times when you were lonely. We talked of times you're underage. You're underage. Walking out, you were looking for no one. Walking out at the end of the day. We talked of times when you were lonely. We talked of times